Discover how thousands of YouTubers are making a full-time income. Go to beatoolboss.com or click the link in the description. Welcome to Real Internet Cash TV. It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer, and in this video, I'm gonna give my opinion on is real estate wholesaling the best home-based business opportunity to start. All right. Now, just to be clear, I am not currently doing real estate wholesaling. All right. But in the past few months, I've been, watching a lot of videos on it, seeing a lot of information about it. And, I see a lot of people selling courses and all this kind of stuff. So I'm like, man, is this, could this be a good home-based business for somebody? Me currently, I just don't got time for it, but I have an opinion on it. All right. So if you're not familiar with what real estate wholesaling is, it's basically where you go out and you find a property, a distressed property. All right. And this property, usually it's just in a hideous situation, right? It might got tall grass, busted out windows, paint falling off the house, you name it, right? So your job will be to find the owner of this property, right? In most cases, the property owner is not going to be living at this property, all right? So you got to do, your method of finding out who the owner is. Once you find the owner, you're going to make that owner an offer, all right? So the idea is, say, for example, you find the owner of this property. You find them, say, hey, are you interested in selling this property? They say, yeah. You say, okay, I'll give you 10 grand for it. And they say, oh yeah, I'll take that. So now you're probably thinking, well, what do I do now? Okay. So you found the owner, you're going to sell it. You're going to buy it for $10,000. Now your job at this point is to find someone to buy this property for a higher number. So you would go and you would find maybe some sort of investor or, house flippers or whoever. You would come to them and be like, hey, I got this property. Hey, XYZ, I'll sell it to you for 15 grand, right? And the idea is the flipper or investor, whoever, they'll sit there and be like, okay, I'll take it. So now they're going to give you 15, basically. You're going to come back and buy the property for 10, and you keep the difference of 5 grand. That's the basic, keep in mind, I don't do this, but it's the basic concept, right? And it seems really, really simple and clean cut. It's just like, like arbitrage, you buy it low, sell it high, keep the difference, right? That's what it is, okay? And when I first heard about this idea, I'm like, yo, this is what's up. Like, okay, like this can be big, right? Because when you hear about real estate wholesaling, you usually always hear about, man, earn anywhere from 5 grand to 10 grand a month, right? And that's based off of you being able to, do a deal, like at least one deal a month. Because on average, they say, most people say you should be able to get at least 5 grand for a deal, 10 grand, 20 grand, whatever. So that's how it's pretty much advertised when it comes to the whole, real estate wholesaling. And the idea that to many people is incredible. When you think about, man, all I got to do is one deal in 30 days and I can make 5 grand to 10 grand, even more. So the idea of that is incredible, right? And it can get a lot of people involved, a lot of people hyped up, excited because of this opportunity. Now, do I believe this is a doable opportunity, right? To make this kind of money, be able to, do wholesaling and do at least one deal a month. In my opinion, yeah, I do believe this is something that could be done, right? But what I also believe is, which necessarily ain't a bad thing, but if you get involved with this, my opinion is, and I know I say this a lot, but like put straight blinders on when it comes to this, the wholesale real estate thing. go hard with it, because although you can make great money from just doing one deal, you might got to put in a lot of work to get that one deal. All right. So keep that in mind, because I can see where a lot of people jump in and they buy a whole bunch of courses, because like I said, it sounds super appealing to only have to do one deal, right? And make make 5 to 10 grand, even more. So I can see a lot of people who shouldn't even be messing with this opportunity because they have no desire, no work ethic, no willingness to grind. They gonna hop in like, yeah, I could do one deal. I could do one deal in my sleep. This ain't nothing, right? And I can see him just like, once you get in, realizing like, damn, this take a lot of effort to get this deal. So I do believe this could be a great home business opportunity for those who are willing to learn and grind, because I've watched like at least 40-50 videos on this topic, right? Because I was telling my sister about it, and I'm like, you know, this is an actual real thing that's going on. And one concern that I did have when I first started hearing about, this whole real estate wholesaling was, well, if all these people doing it, how many damn properties is there? Like, how can thousands of people be wholesalers? How, right? That was one of my concerns. But then after watching more and more content, I realized I'm off, because there's tons of properties that people are going after. There's hundreds of thousands of people trying to do this, and there's a lot of people making good money doing this. It is a lot of people making good money doing this. So that told me like, oh, you know what I'm saying? People are making it. There are enough properties to go around. So if you're dedicated and you're serious, go for it. Keep in mind though, you have to look at this as a true business. All right. If you get involved with it, go in with that mindset to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm giving this a good 6 months of my time to a year. I'm going to put everything into it, because once you get involved with it, you're going to realize there's different strategies that you got to implement to find the homeowners. First, to find the properties, right? You got to learn how to do that. Then you got to learn how to find the owners. Then you got to learn how to close the deals, right? You got to learn how to find another buyer. But if you're willing to do all that for extra 5 to 10 grand a month, if you can do it, do it, right? Do it. Now, 2 people that I learned a lot from when it comes to the wholesaling, and if you're interested in getting involved with it, I would follow, you might even heard about him already, but a dude named Maxwell. This dude, I mean, that's all he talk about, and he's like a real life success story. Dude only been doing it a few years, and he's like a big time, damn near real estate mogul, and he started from real estate wholesaling, right? So I would follow that dude. And another girl I just discovered like a month ago, her name Lili Thompson, right? She like just started a year or 2 ago, and she's very successful with it, and she shares a lot of information on her videos. So Maxwell, Lili Thompson, if you're really serious about learning real estate wholesaling and getting involved with it, that's who I would look at. All right. But do I think it's a real opportunity? Absolutely. Probably be a grind, but it's definitely worth checking out. All right. So that's my take on real estate wholesaling. Comment below. Let me know if that's something that you're doing or you're about to start doing. Hopefully this video helped you out in some way. If it did, give it the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.